Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. I show my face in all of its glory because I'm one of the guys that didn't get no pussy when I was a kid or a child. Okay, so I'm blessed. Okay, I'm blessed right now. But thank you for listening to my videos. My videos are about common sense, actually. I have my degrees in psychology, computer engineering, and also architectural drafting, of course. You don't have to believe me, and I don't have to prove it to you. But of course, you know, even though you have all this education, it doesn't prove the fact that you still can't get no fucking pussy. Right, guys? Right. Okay, I knew all this shit would happen when I cast a spell in 1980s, baby. When I realized how all of the women were. Okay, but this video is mainly about common sense. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. If you got any questions, put it down below. Alright? Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, now, this video is going to be about why men cheat. Okay, why men cheat. Actually, the title is Why Bad Men Cheat. Why the bad boys cheat. Why the 8, 9s, and 10s cheat. Okay, because very rarely you'll have a man who is like between 1 and a 7 will cheat on a woman, especially if the pussy's good. It doesn't stink or some shit like that. Okay, but the first reason why, I'm just going on the top of my head, which I know and what I went through all throughout my life, is that, you know, I didn't have no intentions. When the man first meets a woman, he usually doesn't cheat. He's actually like a pussy whipped son of a bitch, okay, or a sip, okay. He becomes pussy whipped. Once that phase leaves his body, there's no such thing as a highly attractive man who is completely pussy whipped, especially when he's getting hit on by other females. He's most likely, he probably might cheat because he's just an 8, 9, or 10. I repeat, 8, 9, or 10. Okay. Now, if you don't understand the numbers game, it's very simple. We're not going to count 1, 2s, and 3s because they're just completely handicapped and they're just completely unattractive. Now, 4s, 5s, 6, and 7s are pretty much average or below standard par for most women who are 8, 9s, and 10s. But most women who are just 4s, 5s, and 6s think like they're 8, 9s, and 10s. They think they're all that in a bag of chips. Okay? So let me go down the steps of why men cheat. Okay? First of all, most good men do not cheat. And guarantee any man that's between 1 and 7 really don't cheat either. As a matter of fact, another fact, statistically, is between guys who are between 1 and 7 don't get pussy that much, especially when they're going through high school. They look like a 1 through a 7, they're not getting any ass, okay? And that's going to affect the majority of the women. Most of the women who are between 4s and 10s, okay? 4, 5, and 6, and 7 are pretty much ugly to reasonably attractive, okay? But 8, 9s, and 10s always get the flock. They get the flock, okay? So if you consider yourself 8, 9s, and 10, you can get whatever number you want, okay? You have no problems whatsoever. So you got to think like 70% of the women are actually fucking only 35% of the men. That's statistics, and that is fact, okay? If you go to other countries, this problem will still occur in another country, especially if you go to the Far East like I have. In Ethiopia, baby. You know, all those men are single. They always tell me it's all about money, okay? I thought it was different over there. I thought it would be like, I thought the Africans would be like, Ethiopians would be like, you know, they even have no women problems over there. Oh, yes, they do. When you get up at 4 in the morning in Ethiopia, and Addis Ababa or anywhere, they travel and only work for 500 to 600 per a day. So these guys don't have girlfriends. They can't make it. I have not seen too many pretty girls over there talking to reasonably attractive guys. I haven't seen it. But the main reason why a bad boy or 8, 9s, and 10s will most likely cheat because they're highly attractive, okay, or you fucked with an average looking man who basically then your pussy fucking probably functified as fuck, okay, functified as fuck, okay. So it's really not that many reasons why men would leave. Okay? The first thing is that your pussy stink, because ain't no man gonna be with a stinky. I've met some females who had some stinky skunk crunk type pussy, man. Smell like rats, oil, and burnt tar, and some shit like that. I experienced that shit when I got first. Let me tell you a little story. When I got hurt the first time, I was committing suicide, and then a pimp came through the hallway and told me, "Aren't you the ones who you fucking read in the back of the book? You ain't committing suicide. You are educated. You have to study your own women, and you become a pimp like us." though I wouldn't want to be a pimp. I didn't want to smack no bitches around because she ain't bring me back my money. I wanted to be kind of close to a pimp. Okay, so he told me the basic fundamentals. Educate yourself. Okay, brother, get up. Don't you cry like a bitch. Don't you cry like a bitch. Get your ass up. You educated, man. You can't do that. And he didn't consider himself educated. So I'm only educated because of my looks, baby. That's it. Simply put. Simply put. So I realized, wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. I was going to kill myself for fucking nothing. And then I do research and I found all these men is committing suicide in China, especially China. That was China's suicide rate is fucking high in China. You know, lighter skin, the white chicks, white guys, they commit suicide and they're successful at it. Okay? We're not talking about attempts, I'm talking about successful suicide rates. Okay? Now, the reason why they cheat is because either the fact that you ain't got no good pussy. That's the first thing. Okay? Because if you play games and shit, he still just want to be your friend, you know. So you really are not in a relationship at all, okay? So he's not technically cheating if your pussy's bad, okay? Once you get in with him and your pussy's actually halfway good, okay, then you have to do something. Since most women are not technically savvy on video games or even active activities outside playing basketball, I don't see no girls out in the basketball court. Nowhere. I don't see nothing. Every time I go out there, I see a few guys playing basketball. In the summertime, I go down to the park, I see a whole bunch of Negroes and shit, and a bunch of crackers was playing games. We don't have no problem. We had no problems playing board games. I can meet strings of guys and just fucking play games. I don't see that with women. I don't even know where the fucking women are at, okay? So men cheat because you ain't got nothing upstairs, okay? Men cheat because you got nothing downstairs, okay? And men cheat because you are basically, you know, telling him that you're just a boy toy, okay? And you're using them for me. I went to women. I said, let me just massage your body. I was kind of sipping just to see what it looks like down there, what it smells like. But they let me in access. They consider me the cousin. I'm the cousin, okay? I walk around. I see your boyfriend. I saw your boyfriend and shit. I didn't give a fuck if you had a boyfriend. Once I found out you have a fucking niggas in your phone and shit like that, I kind of say I just want to be your boyfriend, like secondary. And she usually accepts it, okay? Because I got charm, that's why. My looks may not be all that. I'm 5'7", okay? Short is technically, you're between 5'8" and lower, okay? You're short. I'm mostly taller than most of the chicks I ever talked to in my life, okay? I see guys saying that they're 5'9", 5'10", and they've been called short. I see, for real dog? Damn, that's strange. These chicks I be talking to are short. So those are the reasons why that men cheat. Men cheat. Okay? Men do cheat, especially if they're 8, 9, and 10s because they're highly attractive and those motherfuckers had no problems getting rid of your ass. Men cheat because you gave them a disease and they ain't gonna tell you. Okay? So women are the spread of this fucking disease. They spread that disease. When a man comes out of the womb, unless you fucking with a gay man, okay? You fucking with a gay man, he's fucking horses and donkeys and shit. You fucking horses and donkeys, you're gonna get diseases from white gay guys, okay? They spread it to black sisters, okay? That's all it is. You know, diseases are given to men from women, okay? Or it's given to men, okay? You know, through the women to the men, okay? So technically that's correct. Overall, the whole entire world, okay? So I was a virgin for quite a long time. I lost my virginity I was like fucking 25 or some shit. 20 fucking 5, okay? And when I say 25, I'm talking about like this touching and seeing it, okay? And massaging and shit like that. I was in love because I touched that broad, okay? I felt fucking filthy I touched that broad, okay? So now you understand why men cheat, okay? Because you can't cook, you can't fuck, you can't play games, you gave him STD, you don't trust him, okay? And you lack the respect to give to him. So once a man becomes a confidence and he gets tired of that shit is coming back tenfold on you, okay? Tenfold on you. So those are the hardcore facts. So if anybody else said the same thing, it's going to be relating right down to the same subjects. Those 5 things, or probably even 6, okay? And the best thing I do, I check your phone. I say, okay, you got men in your phone? I don't trust that shit. The best way men can just nip it in the bud, okay? You ain't got no quality with you, but I'm going to look at that phone. Once you say no, you can look on my phone. I'll tell you all my girlfriends. I'll show you them. I'll show you all who I'm associating with. But you're going to show me your friends. I'm going to write a list. Or make sure you don't go nowhere without me. Okay? Don't think you're going to work and that man going to show up because I'm smarter than I'm 2 steps ahead. Okay? I'm kind of crazy and shit. I'm not stupid no more. Okay? And you call me a stalker. I said, I'm no stalker. I don't trust you. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace. Be safe.